The single biggest mistake I see veterans make when they separate or retire from the military is costing them tens of thousands of dollars, and most of them don't realize it until it's too late to fix. I made this same VA loan mistake myself. So today I want to walk you through the 2 ways it quietly drains your bank account and the 1 move you can make before you close on a house that protects every dollar. I'm Joe Nelson, retired Air Force vet. Now, this is not some secret. You've heard of filing for disability, we all have. The problem is not that we don't know to do it, the problem is that we hate dealing with the VA. It takes forever, it's a hassle, so we put it off. A month turns into 6 turns into a couple years. I get it. I did the same thing, several years, and that habit gets expensive. When you separate, you're usually buying a house, and if you're using your VA loan to do it, the timing of the disability claim can swing thousands of dollars at the closing table. Think about when you actually separate. You're not just leaving a job. You're moving somewhere usually. You're gonna put down roots, maybe for the first time, and often that means buying a house. Getting out of the military and buying real estate tend to run and happen at the same time. They go hand in hand. So the clock on your disability claim and the clock on your home purchase are running together, and that is exactly where this goes sideways. That is why, if there is any way to pull it off, you want your disability rating in motion before you separate. And the VA lets you do it. It's called Benefits Delivery at Discharge, or BDD, and it lets you file your claim while you're still on active duty, anywhere from 180 to 90 days before your separation date. You can get the ball rolling before you ever take off the uniform. They will run you through every out-processing briefing imaginable on your way out, but this is the one with a 5-figure number attached to it, so don't let it slide. Let me show you the money. When we help a veteran buy with a VA loan, there is a one-time charge called the funding fee. First time use, nothing down. In 2026, it's 2.15%. On a $400,000 home, that's about $8,600. If you've used your VA benefit before, it jumps to 3.3%, which is about $13,200 on the same house. Now, if you're receiving VA disability compensation, even at 10%, you're exempt. That fee drops to 0. So 2 veterans can buy the same house with the same loan, and one of them pays $13,000 more than the other one. The only difference is timing. There's a wrinkle here most people do not think about, and it's a big one. To buy a home, you have to qualify for the loan, and that means income. If you're inside a year of separating and you have not got your new job lined up yet, an underwriter looks at you like you're unemployed, and that loan is not getting approved. But if you have a job waiting with an offer letter that spells out your start date and your salary, we can use that. You can close on the house before your first day at the new job. So a lot of transitioning veterans are buying right now in that window, right as they're getting out, which is exactly when this trap springs. Because filing the claim is only half of it. The other half is something called a proposed rating or a memorandum rating. It is a preliminary decision the VA can issue off your pre-discharge claim. If you have that in hand before you close, you're exempt from the funding fee, even while you're still on active duty. If you do not, it gets expensive. There are 2 ways this plays out. If you buy while you're still on active duty and you do not have that memorandum rating before closing, you pay the funding fee and you do not get it back. Not later, not ever, because the effective date on a BDD claim is the day after you separate, and that lands after your closing date, so there's nothing to refund. The money's gone. But if you wait and close after your discharge with your claim still pending, you pay the fee at closing and you can get it back, because now you're rating backdates to the day after separation, which comes before your closing date. Same veteran, same fee, and the only thing that changed is the order in which you did things. That is a hurry up and wait, except this time waiting costs you $13,000. I'll be straight with you because I lived this. I'm a 21-year retired Air Force veteran. I knew the system, and I sat on my disability claim for years after I could have filed. It was not that I did not qualify. I kept telling myself I would get to it right after I cleaned out the garage. The garage is still a disaster, and that claim sat for years. Every month I waited was disability income I had earned and never collected, plus a funding fee exemption I could have used. When I finally added it up, the number was ugly. I'm telling you this so you do not make the same call I did. And if you already bought a home, paid the funding fee, and then later got a rating that backdates to before your closing, the VA owes you that money back. It does not happen automatically. You have to go get it. You call the loan servicer with your award letter, and if they stall, you call the VA Regional Loan Center directly. I'll drop that number in the description. Veterans have gotten several thousands of dollars back this way years after closing, so if that might be you, make the call. A couple quick things. If you earned a Purple Heart, you're exempt on active duty with just proof of the award, no rating required. And if you're already inside that 90-day window, you can still file, you just lose the fast track. So file an intent to file to lock in your date and get with a VSO right away. The claim itself is their lane. The house and the timing around it, that's ours. If you want to go deeper, I have a full playlist on VA buying linked below. I also did a video on using an offer letter to buy before you start a new job, and one on funding fee itself called the hidden VA loan cost that's putting veterans upside down in 2026. Both pair perfectly with this topic. I'll link them in the description. So the move is simple. File early, go through BDD. Get that proposed memorandum rating in hand before you close, and line up your timing so the funding fee is either waived or refundable. Do that and you keep thousands of dollars. The system is perfectly content to let you lose. I also put together a free VA home buying guide for Kansas City. It will not cover every edge of what we hit today, but it lays out what every veteran should have on their radar before buying here in Kansas City and the kind of things you'll not get off Zillow or from a call center lender. Head to my website, sign up, we'll send it to you for free, no problem. Look, I make these videos because we want to work with you. This is the whole reason we do this. I'm a 21-year Air Force veteran, a realtor, and a licensed mortgage originator right here in Kansas City. That means we can handle both the home and the loan under one roof, so timing like this never quietly costs you. If you're separating, retiring, or relocating to Kansas City, or you're just trying to make sense of the whole VA loan process, I want to hear from you. You can reach me right through the link below, whatever's easiest. Call me, email me. Do not sit on this the way I did. The sooner we talk, the more options you keep. I'm Joe Nelson. Let's get to work.